Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel yet again. Today we're going to be going over a 2-week overview on the exhaust that I put on the Cummins. It's been great. Done a lot of work since then, since I put the exhaust on, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Before we get started, drop a like, drop a comment if you don't mind, drop a subscribe if you want to see more cool stuff. We're going to have tire rotation videos coming for the Cummins and the F-150. Oil change video for the F-150 coming. We're going to be doing some work on the Harley, my 98 Dyna Super Glide, and it'll be a lot of good content. So let me know what y'all are wanting to see, if there's anything specific, or just give us a holler. So when I put the exhaust on, I was averaging about 16 miles a gallon. So like I've said before, I've got the 98.5 24 valve Cummins 2500. It's got the Dana 70 in the back, Spicer rear end. It's got 355 gears, and then it's got the 4-speed with overdrive transmission. Mileage is okay, but then through the exhaust on and that little bit of back pressure really made a huge difference. It sounded great. Gas mileage went up about 3 miles a gallon after the break-in period of, being throttled down everywhere, because I love the sound of the exhaust. And the truck just sounds a whole lot happier. When I put the gooseneck hitch in the back, I had to cut the exhaust because I couldn't get that box in there for the gooseneck. So I just cut the exhaust off in front of the front cat, and it was loud. It was ungodly loud. But now that I got this 4-inch on there, I'm very pleased. There's minimal cab drone, but you can still hear it. So I'm really impressed. Installation was very easy. I don't have any complaints as far as the build goes, except for the hangers. I had a hanger come loose a little bit, and then I went to go tighten it down, and the threads on the stud on that U hanger stripped out. The threads on the bolt didn't, but the threads on that little hanger did. So I tack welded it on there. This exhaust is going to be on for a while, so I'm not worried about it. Hangs a little low in the back, but it's not that big of a deal. All the hangers lined up to the stock exhaust hangers very well. Just minimal adjustment. Got to make sure you get all the bends twisted to the right angles so that everything fits. But I'm more than pleased with how it's been, and I have about a 2.5 foot chunk of that 4-inch tubular pipe that I really want to turn into a hood stack, but I don't know how legal that is where I live. So overall, I'm very pleased with it. No exhaust leaks, no unnecessary drone from any of the pipes separating or anything like that. I'll probably go around and weld it all together if I have another clamp that comes loose or breaks. But yeah, overall, couldn't be happier. Money well spent. Kit came out to about $260, so it's well worth the money. Get a little bit better gas mileage, get a deeper tone, better sound, and it brings a little more life into your engine because you got a little bit more back pressure, and you can see the smoke dumping out the back. So it's good stuff. Since I put the exhaust on, I've hauled the F-150. I've hauled about 6,000 pounds worth of plywood. I had a bunk of fence pickets, and then about another 1,000 pounds of concrete and 4x4s in the bed for this last weekend's job. EGT stayed good. Nothing got too hot. Didn't scrape on the ground or anything like that. But overall, just very impressed. The downpipe has fit extremely flush to the back of that turbocharger, which I'm very pleased with. I've had buddies who have bought exhausts where that downpipe inlet is a little too big, and so you got a little bit of exhaust leak that comes out of there, and that's when your engine bay gets a little too hot from all that exhaust heating up and escaping out of there. But this one's good, very impressed. I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. Just goes to show that you don't need to go spend $1,000, $800 on a MBRP or a MagnaFlow. Not saying that I wouldn't have if I would have had the money, but for the money, just overall very impressed and couldn't be happier. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Drop a like and a comment and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. I love doing these videos and I'd love to hear from y'all. If there's anything, it doesn't have to be related to my Cummins F-150, my bike, or my car. But if there's any automotive questions that y'all have, just shoot them out. And chances are I've done it before, or chances are I'm going to be doing it. So just give me a holler and I'd love to get back with you.